Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Jon Binnie. Welcome to our Quantum Psychic Akashic Requests show. I'm here with the incredible, the amazing, hang on one second, the fabulous Viviane.
Hi, John. Great to see you. Hi, everyone. Wonderful to be here. And by the way, there's some renovation happening here in this building, so I apologize if you hear any noise. I'll do my best to mute, when I'm not speaking. So, but yeah, it's the floor above me. It's under renovation. So.
I'm sure it'll annoy you more than it annoys us. This is the case. Well, it's definitely been a roller coaster. It
Yes.
continues to be a roller coaster for us all. And I don't know, did you feel, Viviane, did you feel any of the energy of the collective over the last few days since we last saw each other on Thursday?
Yes, and before our last live stream, a few days before that, I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the energy, but I took care of that, energy and grounding. Everything felt better. Like there's just more release going on, and a couple of my friends also mentioned they were getting sick, but it was all part of purging, purging more energy.
Hmm.
I felt that too, but I felt better afterwards. I felt lighter. There's just so much going on. We have things happening in our personal lives, but it also like the overall energy of the collective and of everything else that's going on in the world. It's certainly uh, affecting us, heavy. But I feel I feel a change, and we have like with the is that tomorrow this big uh, full moon energy. I believe is tomorrow.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah, astrologically, there's. I'm not an expert, but I know from what my friends are talking. There's a lot going on astrologically that's, of course, also affecting the collective.
Wow. Yeah, and I was also a friend was telling me, I must admit, it,
Mm.
it's you and everyone on YouTube and often in the comments that tell me what's going on in the world, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny because I'm often doing prediction videos and looking to the future, and so I just don't watch the any news, including social media. I watch very little. Uh,
Yeah, same here. Hmm.
a friend was telling me today that in India, uh, and I just did a quick Google. There is some reports of it, so it goes back about 5 days ago. 300 million people, 300 million people in India went on strike. I haven't even read what it was about. It was
Wow.
like, and it's like that was never reported in any of the UK news. Like you wouldn't know it happened. And it's just a wonderful reminder of there's a lot goes on in this world that doesn't make its way to our news,
Yeah.
including our social media news, right?
Wow. Yeah, I saw in the comments here that we do have I guess it's called, yeah, the blood moon.
Ooh,
And we have recently had, I guess, six planets aligned. So just energetically with the, planets and everything, a lot going on. But I take more time to release, with meditation and also writing, a lot of writing to help me release. Yeah.
yeah, that's a lovely idea. Yeah, please do let us know in the comments how you're feeling over the last few days. I felt the collective anger and rage, which surprised me. I didn't even know much about some of the military activity that had been happening over
Mhm.
between countries. It was only when people mentioned it in the comments, and it was after I'd felt it emotionally
Mm-hmm.
which in many respects helped me because I felt like this anger and rage. And I'm like, as you know, Jon Binnie's a personality. I'm not actually very rageful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, but I did release a song. What was it called? Was it called Rage Rising? Anger Rising. That was it. I recorded it Saturday and shared it Sunday on YouTube. Like just a way of, that was my way of releasing. Like I just needed to, and it was such a kind of angsty emotion. And also had some lovely walks in nature, some driving, some sunshine, a little bit of sunshine. Whenever there's sunshine here in Scotland, I was straight outside and receiving that.
Yeah.
LG saying you're having problems sleeping, and Jody 88, hello to Wales. I'm going on holiday to Wales in the summer. I feel it's been very high rate, especially in the pubs and social places.
Yeah. I feel I had pretty bad migraines for a couple days, and prior to that, just feeling a lot of nausea, that the overwhelmed of nausea, and that dizzy.
Yeah, that I definitely used to get a lot more migraines until recently. I find it fascinating that my body is doing a bit better. As a melody addict said, yes, very fitful sleep last night. Dan says, Jon, you're so cheery, Jon. I couldn't imagine you angry. I'm like, imagine like 12-year-old Jon. Maybe that's where my anger kind of got a bit stunted at age 12. That's what I'm like. I'm so angry. However it manifests for you, yeah, it's great to first acknowledge. And we heard really these beautiful practices I shared on my Saturday video about the releasing, of anger and rage, and just some practice about how to let it out of you. So I hope it helps you on your journey. Given that we're talking about it, I'll just paste the link to that video, and then I will. Yeah, it's called. Oh, that's right. Now I remember a bit more why I was prompted to share it. The video is entitled "Escape Anger and Rage: A 3D Trap," and that was news to me, that this is a part of a trap, right? It's to try and keep us focused outside of ourselves and not inside of ourselves, because we're inside of us is the key to saving this world, to transforming this world within each of us. So I'll just share that anger. I'll call it anger and rage video. There we go. And I hope it helps. Diane says, do people often feel, you're just asking about the collective energy, do you often feel the collective energy, like if there's a big shift? This is my opinion, my experience is that the way, hit my phone. The way that our consciousness works is that in humanity, we have around about 80% of our consciousness and our heart awareness is for this human body, right? And then we share a portion, like the other 20%, and it varies with each of us, that other aspect of ourselves with the collective. And what's fascinating about that is that we're always feeling the collective to some extent, even when we close our hearts, right? And you think about how closing your heart chakra in fear, if you feel fearful, you will disconnect more from the collective. However, you might experience things in a more kind of how to describe it, like a more kind of day-to-day mundane experience, like maybe sleep or sleep issues, or just not liking Mondays, like not wanting to come to work, or just feeling tired. Like, so you might not, if you're in fear, you might not feel that full spectrum of anger, but you will likely feel something, especially as it's strong as it is just now. And I feel like it's, another practice I do is just ask my heart, is this me? Is this my emotion? Or is this like the whatever sound it would have, the human collective energy, the collective energy of the earth? And Diane says, that makes sense. Wow, thank you. I'm glad I made some sense finally. Okay, so a little reminder before we create a safe space, please do put all your requests in capitals, and we'll be randomly picking from these, so you can request all kinds of things, quantum psychic readings, clearings, healings, pet healings, messages from deceased loved ones, introduction to spirit guides, past life, soul origins, home clearings, future
Yeah, you
Akashic
have past loved ones.
Yep, past loved ones.
Mhm.
What's coming up in your life, whatever you want to ask about. And if you're asking on behalf of another being, please do, such as a pet or loved one, please do get the permission first and state that you have their permission in the request. And yeah, another thing to watch is a few people sometimes find that their YouTube app, like on your phone or tablet or even TV, or your web browser, that your device kind of lagging behind. So that means that if your name is called and you're lagging behind, will in real time, Viviane and I will be saying, hello, hello, are you there? And you might see me playing a flute and dancing around a bit to try and get your attention. If you're lagging behind, you won't be able to respond in time, right? And so we usually give it like a couple of minutes to try and get response from you. And if not, we just move on to the next person. If you are missed, don't worry, you're equally as likely to get picked again, right? That's the way random works. And then the thing you can do on your app is just checks probably somewhere down here on your app or web browser, you'll see a little red dot with live next to it. Just make sure that it says that, or it's sometimes on the other side of the screen, or the scroll bar for live is like fully up to the edge, even within, within a few seconds or a minute. Just make sure you're always live. Great. Did I miss anything?
Just a reminder, if to everyone, if you're asking for healing for a loved one or a pet, please make sure that you do ask their permission and state in your request that you have their permission, so that we can make sure that was taken care of. Thank you. Just a reminder.
Great. And yes, for any requests such as exorcisms, if you're experiencing any kind of possession, partial possession, or significant entity clearings, we won't deal with those in a live stream because they're not safe to do so. Feel free to explore practitioners. I do offer a one-to-one service for that. There is several month waiting to book for that. I think I have next available slots around October. But yeah, if you do request something like that, or we detect something that like that in you, then we will not be able to service that request in the live stream for energetic safety reasons. Okay, so let's go ahead and create safe space, and it is 4:44 p.m. here.
Nice.
Okay, so let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And breathe out what no longer serves. Your highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe as it feels right for you. And focus your attention now on the very center of your heart, where the light of your beautiful soul enters your beautiful heart. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of golden light up through the top of your head. Reach up into the sky, up into the stars. Reach all the way up to the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there connect in your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feel into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love, and remain connected to Source. And extend your light cord down to the stars and the sky, back down to the top of your head, and into your heart once more. And as you allow your heart to gently soften and open, extend a cord of light down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth. Reach all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Gaia. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected to Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. Now, together with light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention that only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us and our live streams and replays, and set the intention that only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission and the highest good love and compassion of all can see us, access us, or exist in this session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into the session space, inviting in for Viviane and I, our spirit guides, our higher selves, our ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And we ask at this time for their assistance in servicing your requests, quantum, psychic, Akashic requests. And we ask that as you post your requests in all capitals, and we randomly pick from these as we tag them, as we work through the live stream, that when called forwards, you say hello in the live chat, and that when asked, your spirit guides and higher self join you also, so that we can service you as best we can. And please do continue to soften and open your heart, reminding your beautiful heart of this protective space that you have created around yourself individually, and we have created around the live stream and replay. It's safe to open heart. It's safe to open heart. It's safe to open. And just release any feelings, the lower vibrations of anger, rage, frustration, fear, inequality, injustice, or concerns for humanity. Releasing the energies deep through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, beneath the crust, as we ask Mother Gaia to help transmute these energies and to release them back up to the surface for the food and nutrients of other beings to be able to thrive. And with this, we can get started. And a special shout out to Guinevere, Michelle 7, and also Nova Nova. Hello, thank you for joining us. Thank you to everyone who's joined during the safe space setup.
Mm-hmm.
There's 48 of you now. I think there was 8 just before we started the safe space. It must have been calling people in.
Yes.
Joining. And please do keep your requests coming in all caps. I think we've got them all now.
Let's see, maybe a couple in that came through, I think.
Oh, cool.
No, you got them all. Yeah.
So is this right, Viviane? Do I go first on a Monday?
Yes.
It's
That's
like
how I remember. But
2 years later, I finally realized this.
yeah.
Great. I'll go ahead and choose the
Mhm.
first. Just playing today's song, equals 6/7.
Mm.
Samara Love 2250. Are you here? Samara Love 2250. Let us know if you're here. Oh, I had some cool dreams last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I was doing like I was doing it. What was funny was it was a mission. Samara Love's here. Thank you for confirming. Yeah, it was. What was funny about the Dreamtime mission was that I remembered taking other people to the same place. It was Dundee, a city in Scotland, where I studied computing. We kept going back with different people to. I'm not really sure yet, but anyway, I can save that dream recollection for another time. So thank you, Samara Love, 2250. You've said, hi, Jon and Viviane. I had a dream about seeing northern lights as green hue, and it was beautiful. What does this dream mean? Did I live in Egypt in past life? Thanks. Wow. Okay. 2 questions.
Mhm.
Should we split the questions between us, Viviane?
Yes. What would you like to do?
I do love Egypt, but I'd like to do the green hue.
Okay.
I'll go with
Thank
that.
you.
I'm just asking Samar, Love, and your guides to come forwards. And feel free to open the Akashic records,
Mm-hmm.
Viviane.
Archangel Metatron, please open the Akashic records. Open the Akashic records. Open the Akashic records.
I can share what's getting. So I had a little bit of a message first of all, and then when Viviane opened the Akashic records, it kind of exploded into life.
Mhm.
The first message I got, Samara Love, is that the green is the heart chakra, and it's the opening heart, your heart awakening reflections that you're seeing in the northern lights in this dream. Excuse me, I was shown 2 dates as well, March 17th and March 27th. And I said, oh, you know me, I love the sevens. Why the sevens? And they said, oh, for Samara Love, these sevens, and there's one in April as well, that align with, they are your 5D shift. So they're your trigger points in which you can, like little gateways for you to be able to open up and step into the 5th dimension. And that the sky is reflecting your heart. So each time these doors open up for each of us individually, we get an opportunity to choose. We get to choose love and heart awakening and this beautiful green energy, or we get to choose to remain more in our fear. And whilst those messages are just specific for you, Samara Love, I was also shown that other people will get more choices too, which is why you were seeing it in the sky. So there may be others that align with those dates. I'm just really being careful of not trying to say, "Hey, everybody, March 17th, you're gonna love it."
Mhm.
um, it's different for everyone, and there's no rush, right? We all get to choose. So yeah, keep my personal advice is definitely keep up with your personal practices, things that keep you in your joy and your happiness, and facing fears, facing these things that are triggering you, and just allow them to rise, to feel them, to see them, forgive them, release them, and learn from them.
Wonderful. What came through to me is that Samara, yes, had a past life in Egypt. I was shown the pyramids, and then she was a male. Samara was a male merchant traveler, and had a large family. This is what came through.
I feel like we had. Did we have a merchant recently? Not that recently. Maybe in the last month of live streams. My memory is like, yeah,
Yes.
that's really cool. I love. Yeah, I'd love to do. Someone did ask me, could I do a video on my past life experiences of Egypt, and I'll.
Mhm.
So I've done it in bits and pieces, but it would be lovely to do an update. Um, Wonderful. Hope that helps you, Samara. Love 2250.
Mhm.
I have an OMG, thanks, John, from just after I'd spoken. But yeah, that's exciting about your past lives. And we both offer past life one-to-one services, right, Viviane?
Yes.
So feel free to connect with either of us. Our links are in the description of the video.
Yeah, I have past lives in Egypt too, and the one that I would like to explore more, learn more about.
But
Wonderful. So,
it'd be
okay.
so funny if we all knew each other from Egypt. And past lives, one theme that binds everyone that ever comes to these live streams. It'd be so funny.
And Summer is saying, thanks, my mom's birthday is on March 17th, he's saying.
Ooh, how exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And just a reminder, please do put all requests in capitals. If you put your request in lowercase, please please repost it.
Yes, thank you. So I'm ready to select our next quest.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Play some music. Please don't filter your darkness from me. I'm opening up and receiving.
Hanu Kim, please say hi if you're here. Hanu Kim, you asking for a reading?
Let us know if you're here. Hello. Just yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. So reading, you don't know what's going on. Okay.
So the message I got for you, Hanul, was I was showing you've shifted into a new.
You froze. Okay, I see. Jon will be back. Just a little bit of internet dip there. And Hannah, in the meantime, I'll start telling you what came through. I saw you standing outside and there's strong winds blowing through you. And then I heard this storm will pass. And the storm will pass, but I am still receiving. And I will let you know what's going on. And Jon will be in as soon as possible. But you're standing strong. I can see the very strong winds blowing through you, but you're hanging in there. And then I just heard stand strong 3 times. And this too shall pass. I heard winds of change. I don't know what you're experiencing in your life right now. If you're experiencing changes in your life right now. And okay, back. Jon is back.
Jon never has technical problems. His internet must have stopped. Yeah, strange happened. I'm on mobile internet. Sorry, please go ahead, Viviane.
Sure. Yeah, and then I just heard winds of change. I saw Hanu outside and very strong winds, and I heard that the storm will pass, to stand strong, and then I heard winds of change, and stand strong, and you're standing there and hanging there, but this will pass.
Yeah, I felt something really similar. Interest in my internet, which never goes down, went down. I felt this shift in your life, that you've stepped into a new phase, and I kept asking a few questions about this new phase, and it felt like similar to a rebirth, but a bit like stepping outside of an old version of you, and now you've already you've already stepped into that rebirth, Noel. And I asked, what can you do to help yourself? And it's really similar to what you said, Viviane. I saw you going outside and touching plants, touching their leaves, talking with them, talking with nature, connecting with your body, talking to your heart, asking your heart what you'd like to do, and just be really, really gentle with yourself, and talk to your body a lot, talk to Mother Earth, talk to the plants and insects and trees and sky a lot. And it'll really help you just very gradually nurture yourself through this new this new birthing phase that you're into. So I hope it helps you, Hanul, on your journey.
Yes.
And how's my internet? Is it stable enough? I can.
Yes.
It
Yes.
is fantastic. I'll just stay on mobile. My turn then. My turn to choose.
Yes.
Fantastic. Choosing a next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called. Into unity with all are you here. I love your name.
Yes, it's a good name.
into.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll find the request. I didn't mean to do that. Into unity with all. Please say hi in the chat. And
They are, yeah.
Request. Find it. Okay, got it.
Wonderful. So thank you for your request. You said, hello, I'm experiencing cold symptoms. It came out of nowhere with no one around me sick. If I could get some clarity around why I feel sick, and if I could also get a healing, thank you so much. First, and the reason I'm clapping is, what a fantastic request, because I feel it really acknowledges the reasons behind our health, right? You're asking great questions. Why do I feel like this? A lot of people just go, oh, I have a cold, or, oh, there's something going around. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of collective rage and anger. And a lot of people at my wife's work this morning, weren't going into work because they were suffering as a result. It's like, there's always seeking meaning behind illness is really helpful. It helps us dive into and ask why. So on that note, let's dive in and find out why. Just asking your guides and higher self to step forwards. I'm hearing your body saying, I need to slow down, I need to slow down. There is an upgrade you're going through. There's a bit more than just an upgrade. I could see it's like a downloading of codes that you're going through in dream time. Your body's asking to slow, to find a steadier pace, to receive. There's more, and then I'm being shown some of like the sinus challenges, like this feeling of like being like bunged up. Oh, it's like it's a purge that's going on. Okay, so it's part of this upgrade as well. It's like so one reason to slow down is because your body's like first like batching up this energy and then releasing it. Your guide's saying to me, Jon, did you ever think about that's why we have to blow our noses so much? Like it's a lot of throat chakra clearing as well. A big purge of dense energy. So with rest and being really gentle with yourself, you'll be able to help allow this energy to flow more freely through you. Otherwise, your body will, your higher self is saying your body will intervene more. And just before I start on any clearing and healing, how about you, Viviane? What did you find?
I saw the same thing. I heard rest and receive. I actually saw, and then I saw the activation on the crown chakra, and I started to feel a little bit of pressure coming from the top of my head. So yes, rest and receive. And be easy on you.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and just be easy on herself.
Just helping open up all your chakras and alignments and just release this energy downwards into Mother Earth. Any overloading energy, anything that no longer serves your highest good. Just clearing out your crown, anything that no longer serves you. Return to source and return your again. Just working through your other chakras. Return to source and return your again. Yeah, your body's definitely saying, just repeat it to me a few times. We're not trying to do this work for your body. Your body's saying, like, do slow down, rest and receive, as Viviane says. That's going to be the most powerful thing in your healing. I hope it helps you into unity with all.
Wonderful. And I'm ready to select our next request then. A couple more came through. Okay, we're ready to select our next request. Thank you for posting in caps. Remember to say hi if your name is called. Oops. Lulu, the quiet flame, please let me know if you're here. Lulu, the quiet flame.
The quiet flame. Are you here? I was wondering if I can get my head around this, right, is that, you know how the comments show up just over under you, Viviane, on the screen? So the live chat's appearing there. Does that mean that, you know how everything's synced up together? I wonder if it's also an indication, like if we say, hello, are you there, right? And I type, hello, are you there? And the person doesn't see their comment appearing. I don't know, maybe I'm confusing myself. But look for all these things to see somewhere between the chat, live chat, us talking, and what appears on screen. And Lulu is here.
Lulu is here, yes, thank you.
Thank you. And you said, may I please have a healing on my shoulder and back? The pain is now keeping awake most of the night.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the lovely butterflies. Could you let us know which shoulder? That will help, and we can go ahead and get started.
Left, okay. I thought it was, I had a feeling it was left. Thank you.
Your guide used the phrase, the burden of 1,000 souls is what they were saying about this heavy energy on you. And it's also quite funny because the first thing your guide said to me is, Lulu the quiet flame needs to be Lulu the raging flame. And I was a little bit dismissive. I was like, are you just playing with my words? But what they really meant is that, or what they mean is that there's work for you to do to really push out, especially a lot of the energy of the collective right now, to push out this noise out of your field. And before today's live stream, Viviane and I were chatting a bit about being able to taste, check in and taste the collective without having to allow the burden to fall on your shoulders. So I can definitely help. Viviane, I was going to focus on the outside, so the outer protection of Lulu, names, boundaries. What came up for you?
Oh yes, I saw a very heavy, box made of metal on top of her shoulder.
Wow, yeah. Do you know what it contains?
Okay, let me see.
Just strengthening your boundaries.
When I look inside of it, what it looks like to me, it has imagine like the regular like VHS tapes. If they were like, oops, sorry, if they were like videotapes,
Mhm.
they're all black and they're layers of there's like a filled at the bottom of the box is filled with this archive tapes and then another layer on top of it and another layer on top of it.
Wow. Because I heard that it was um, the it's the lifetimes and wounds of your ancestors, Lulu
Mm.
the Quiet. You know
And
these
they're
ancestors.
all,
Go
mm,
ahead.
now just I'm sorry, I was just gonna say they're all black cover. There are no images in the individual uh, I'll call them, files. So
Is I felt that the connection to the collective is that if you imagine a snapshot of humanity right now and our collective feelings and our collective traumas that we're experiencing, every single one of us individually is working through traumas of our ancestors, our ancestral patterns that go back both on Earth and other planets too, right? We come to Earth with our own traumas too, um, and that a lot of this increased chaotic activity is opening the door for each of us to bring in more ancestral wounds into our lives. The challenge is if you take it all on Lulu the Quiet Flame, it's a lot, right? It's a huge burden to take. If I counted all the ancestral wounds I've taken on so far, it's been addiction, abandonment, adultery, all a lot of A's, a lot of and lack of money, and I've taken them on and they've been huge things to overcome and bring to an end in my lifetime. Um, and your guide saying you don't need to take them all on. You don't need to carry all of these yourself. Some of these are for others to carry, and it includes your family, your soul tribe, people that are in your life at this time, and your descendants. You don't have to carry all the burden right now. Um, have you done anything with the healing yet, or I can just focus on that now?
get that back in here. Sorry, yeah, my screen is getting a little confused here.
That's
Go
okay.
back to it. Okay. Starting now. Sorry.
Scanning through as well. Yeah, it's interesting. It's an out of phase with your left side, like you're being like pulled into other realms for this ancestral wound healing, like your ancestors like saying, help us, help heal our or heal your pasts, heal their presence. It's encouraging you to let go of anything more than you're capable of holding on to just now. Perhaps take one ancestral wound at a time. It doesn't need to be the hundreds that we saw in the box you're carrying on your left. And you can place this burden on the ground now and just open up the box and perhaps take one at a time. And hold it in your hands, hold it in your heart, and see how you can best be of service to your ancestors, present and your descendants. Always put yourself first. Make sure your cup is filled, otherwise, you're no help to anyone. I did get a little visual of you, Lulu the Quiet Flame, and I love this flames involved in this practice, is writing out some of the practices. Writing out some of the ancestral wounds that you feel you may have. And some of the easiest ways of looking at that is looking at your parents, their parents, and seeing any patterns that are emerging in if you have children or younger relatives. And there's sort of writing out a small number of them, and for the ones that you felt you would take on, take them one at a time and just work through it, and then burn it afterwards. And even for all those, it felt like hundreds, like in your archive, in that VHS archive, you can also burn all those. They'll naturally come back to you when they're ready. You don't need to, you and your physical body, your energetic body, you don't need to carry them all in this life at this moment. You're very brave for trying to do so.
Yes, so Archangel Michael removed the box from top of her shoulder, and then I saw her like rolling the shoulders and getting feeling relief from having that heavy weight removed from her shoulders. And then I heard a lot to process. I need to take some time to process. And need to ground the energy. I heard no more pressure on my back once this was removed from the top of the shoulder. And I keep seeing a column of white light being moved through her body and then grounding. And they just briefly showed me a feather. I don't know if that has any meaning to you, Lulu. I saw it was actually a feather placed on your hair, like this between your ear and your hair. A brown feather. I don't know if that has any meaning to you. And then I just heard gift from ancestors. Curious to know if you have anything like that around you. And just reminding everyone, please post the requests in caps, and you only need to post once. And so good.
Find feathers.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So maybe they're sending you brown feathers as a gift. You may find, like I said. Wonderful. Thank you, Lulu. Okay.
Is it my turn to choose?
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. Thanks. Of this energy within. Choose the next request. Please make sure all requests are in caps, and make sure your stream is live by scrolling to the right with your little scroll bar at the bottom, or clicking on the little live red indicator. Hetty Uriel, are you here? Hetty Uriel, are you here? Everyone's been very fast so far today. I haven't needed to use the flute yet. And I was beaten. Hetty Uriel is here. Okay, so your request, you've said, hello, all you beautiful people. Can you please do a clearing for my son? He's feeling lots of fear and self-criticism. His anger and frustrations are coming out, and he is struggling. Oh, definitely feel for him. And I seem to remember you've given permission. Let me just that your son's given permission. Let me just do a quick check through the comments, see if we can see it. If not, just say, just confirm in the live chat as well. head a year, that would be fantastic. Let me know if you see it, Viviane. He has given permission. Okay, great. Wonderful.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So clearing for your son, fear, self-criticism, anger, frustration. If you're able to share your son's name, it'll be helpful as well. It's up to you if you want to share his name. Keep it private, that's fine also.
Dylan.
Dylan, thank you. For Dylan, there's a lot of chaotic energy around his crown chakra right now. He's observing a lot. I feel this is an anxiety, like a heightened awareness and anxiety of what's going on in the world. That feeling of that this world is really broken. Okay, and that's driving fear. I also saw the self-criticism is a feeling that Dylan feels he should be able to fit into this broken world, but he's not. When you say it like that in English, it sounds like, well, why would I want to fit into a broken world? However, he feels that he puts that pressure on himself. He's saying to himself, it can't just be me, right? This, others seem to think this world is okay. A lot of people think that this world isn't completely broken and already failed in many respects. And he is very sensitive. It says Hedy, you are so right. Thank you. Although sometimes it's nice not to be right. Let me just see. I'm just doing a scan of him as well, see how he's feeling. Oh yeah, I can feel his heart. How about you, Viviane? What did you pick up on?
I see Dylan standing. And then I see his arms like this to the side.
Mm-hmm.
And being pulled in different directions. Feeling torn. Which way do I go? I'm hearing, which way do I go? I heard the word uncertainty. Now I see him churn as slowly churning, like spinning clockwise. And then I just hear, which way do I go? Just turn around, just turn around. And I keep hearing, just turn around. So there's any comments coming in. He has lost friends and feels unsure about people. Okay. I just heard I feel alone.
Yeah. His I saw around this pressure on him that's like constantly pushing down on it's like this pressure of the collective and the broken planet, right? Like constantly squeezing it in him, and his heart is feeling in fear. And I just spent a lot of time like helping open up his heart. That feeling lots of fear aspect is like dominating or was dominating him. So really encouraging Dylan to connect much more with his heart, because I really resonate with that you know, when you're feeling lost, when you're feeling fearful, when you're feeling alone, it's like you become so unsure, and it's that feeling I felt in his heart of, but I don't know what's joyful, like what is there in this life. And I felt I was also connected to him losing his friends, that in part he's been pushing his friends away, you know, saying, well, I don't really agree with this, I don't agree with what's going on um in this world. I'm not sure I want to be part or play my role, my expected role in this world. Eddie Earl's just saying he has absence seizures, and when he comes out of them, he is turned around, and it takes time for him to reorientate. Well, thank you for so much for sharing that. Yeah, I feel that that could well be him stepping back out of himself, as you say, this absence seizure, and like wondering like what to do. I would suggest um I would suggest like starting Dylan on a journey, right? To come back to his heart. Um, Start a daily meditation practice. Start following people on YouTube that he resonates with, that help him reconnect with his heart. It's a bit of a journey, and it starts with protection. I've done some work on that. I've also cleared through chakras, and the the simplest answer, the simplest way to describe this is Dylan reconnecting with his heart and his joy will help him navigate through this world, right? Navigate through the broken aspects of it and start to find things that he really enjoys and feels passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know, you know, my children have struggled with this as well. At least now with these themes, you know, at least now I'm out of my corporate job and doing a following my joy. So at least as a parent, it's like I love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's like really encouraging. Really encouraging. We said, oh, Hedy Earl says we have done your meditations and they've helped. Fantastic. And yeah, do explore the, you know, if Dylan's ready to go on to, for instance, the 5D Ascension classes, they're all in the Getting Started with John link. That's my attempt, a very simple representation of all the different things you can work with me, and of course, you and or Dylan can book a session with me as well. Um, I hope that helps
Mm-hmm.
you in your journey,
Yes.
and sending so much love to you and Dylan.
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you, Dylan, and thank you, Hetty. And now I'm ready to select our next request.
Life in you, life in you, the lives you take. We choose the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called.
Be painless. Please let me know if you're here.
D Painless, are you here? D Painless 1962. D Painless.
And the
Yes.
painless is here. Okay, thank you. And you're saying, may I get a clearing and healing for my cat Sam? He has stopped using the litter box to urinate. Don't think it is UTI, but maybe, and he has given permission. All right, thank you for letting us know. You have the permission. Let's take a look at Sam.
Okay.
I don't know if anything has changed. The painless. I didn't scan Sam's body yet, but I got there's something different about the litter box, and I don't know if it was uh, moved or you're using a different kind of sand by any chance. That just came through. There's something different about the sand.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw like the litter box was. I guess I kept asking questions like, "What do you mean? What's wrong with the litter box?" And they said that Sam is looking at the litter box and seeing a kind of protective, like a boundary around it, like a boundary energy. Sam wants to know simply that that the litter box is safe to use, that it's clear, and that you're okay to show Sam also what happens with the litter box. Sam wants to know with the negative energy that Sam releases through urine, where it goes.
Okay.
And I get that I have no luck with pets. So like, hey, come and see this. This is what I do with it. This is where it goes. But perhaps like just sitting and talking through it would help as well.
I
So
moved
moved
from
to
hardwood to carpet, but he uses
Okay.
for other needs.
Yeah, I'd say the first step is find a place that feels good, right? So you can choose this, and you might want to check with Sam. Maybe it is the old location, but it depends what other needs are. I'll let you decide on that. And when it's there, talk to Sam about it. Ask Sam how that location feels. Does it feel like it's inviting? Because Sam really wants to know. I kept seeing Sam wants to see this kind of drain. You know when we go to the toilet, the bathroom, and we kind of imagine. I won't go into too much detail. that we're releasing into the earth or releasing into the ocean, into the earth. Like this is what Sam's looking for. Like I want to know that when I go there, this is what happens, and it doesn't just kind of get rejected and put everywhere else. Wow. And Justine says I have 4 litter boxes, but my cat likes to use the soil. But it feels like good news that it's not Sam that has a physical problem or energetic problem, more something that needs some conversation. And did anything else come through for you, Viviane?
Yeah, that there's something about the new location of the box that Sam feels a little bit exposed and a little bit vulnerable. That's the feeling that I got. He's not so happy about the new location of the box. And she's okay. I have purchased an XSL box that should have arrived tomorrow, and will change the floor to hardwood. That's what happens to it. Like when if you let's say if you had a box that is used to that location, if you plan, usually the idea is you plan on moving, give them a choice, like have the original where it is, and then put a new one on the spot that you'll be moving to, so give you the option and let him choose which one.
Brilliant. And also, I was shown, I don't know if Sam has any toys or anything, or any that Sam owns, some like an object that Sam will know it's his, especially for the new box, for the new XL box. So for example, I was shown something, it looked quite small. I don't know if it's like a little kind of toy mouse or something, but it's to place it at the side, just at the side of the box. So the sense there and the feeling like this is mine, this is for me to use, that may also help. Great. Well, good luck. Hope the new box helps as well. Be painless, and sending love to you and Sam. And if you do need any further help with your pets, Viviane's your lady to connect with.
Yes, yes, thank you, Jon. Yeah, I offer animal communication sessions and Reiki sessions for pets, and the quantum healing energy session for pets too. Yeah, thank you.
Superb. Highly recommended.
Thank you.
She's been fantastic with Patch, our Papillon. Just checking all the requests that you guys are all putting in capitals, making sure we've got them all captured. And as a reminder, since we're past an hour now, please make sure that you're live you're watching us live on YouTube. I'm sure if I click on my channel just now and bring up live, it'll show. Let me just make sure the volume's turned down so I'll confuse everyone. Yeah, it has a little. You probably won't be able to see it, right? But just imagine down here, it's very faint, just over the green area here on my phone. There's a little red dot, and the red line here goes right away across the video. So that means I'm definitely live. But if I'm lagging behind, if you're lagging behind on the live stream, then if your request is called, it's very difficult for you to answer in a useful time. So please do check that. Okay, is it my turn to choose then? Is that right?
Oh, yes. And a quick comment. Lulu mentioned, see if I can find her comment. I assume she's saying that if she rewatches, she's saying, can I assume that if I rewatch, I will be able to reabsorb the healing?
Yes.
Say yes, because that's
yeah, it really works. And if you're wondering how that works, it's really because I describe it as, first of all, your consciousness is the one that does the hard work. And so all we're really doing when we connect with you is we're working with you and your consciousness and helping your body, mind, heart, brain, soul, all these aspects of you. And there's also a lot of energy encoded within the safe space. So if you're watching back, go back and watch from the start, because then you'll get the whole safe space set up. You can, once the safe space is set up, you could skip forwards to where your work is, Lulu, and then once we're done, go right to the end of the video. It's always in the last few minutes, last 2-3 minutes, and do the safe space closure. And that way you've got your start, the important good bit, and then the bit at the end. Or just watch the whole thing. It's up to you. I hope it helps you multiple times. Certainly when I'm doing one-to-one sessions, especially the remote recorded sessions, I always set the intention for you to be able to reuse it again and again, so that you can, as often as once a week, you could go back and repeat the same practice, and it'll still benefit you.
Yes.
At additional cost. Okay, it was my turn.
Yes.
Wow. I'm slightly remembering things today. Okay, Andrea Harris, 5107. Are you here? And I must drink water. I've got all this to finish in the next 45 minutes. Andrea Harris, 5107. Are you here? Oops, I've got 7B. I hope you. No, it's you I'm talking about, Andrea Harris. Andrea Harris. Oh, still got to play your flute, says Dan. Good point. There, did that help? Did the flute of summoning help, Andrea Harris?
Andrea, please say hi in the chat. If you don't see you, we'll be selecting a different request. Not seeing Andrea Harris.
And are you here? Well, we've said your name a couple of times. We typed in the chat. Played your little flute song. Last chance, Andrea. Last chance. And a good reminder for us all to check that we're live. That you're caught up with live.
And please post requests in caps, everyone. And just a reminder, we do not handle if you request removal of negative entities. We don't do that in the live stream.
Yeah, certainly the medium size and demonic. Well, looks like we're choosing the next person.
The
right to be with joy.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep.
A thread of light. Are you here? My phone almost accidentally played a song which has like millions of views, and it's like, oh no, I get a copyright strike for doing that.
And a thread of light is here. Thank you for responding so fast.
Oh, you're saying your mom passed 5 months ago. Sorry for your loss.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry for that.
She's doing okay. Does she visit me? Thank you. Oh. So just inviting forwards thread of light and your mom also to join us. Oh, she's such a beautiful energy. She just she floated in with these lovely little, like almost like a little butterfly, but she has these angel wings. She just floated into our session space. She's filling my heart, and she's thanking me, and saying, "Thank you, Jon. Thank you for." She says, "You're a good soul. You're a good soul for helping us connect." And the message to you, a thread of light. I'm here always with you. I'm here in your dreams. I'm here when your heart calls on me. And I'm here in the clouds, no matter how dark the daytime seems. I'm proud of you with every step you're taking. And I'm following along with every heartbeat and every sentence of the story of your life that your heart is making. To join with me whenever you wish, call on me, call my name, hold your heart, and I'll flutter in and be right by your side. Oh, that's lovely. Wonderful. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, I heard, yes, I am here, and my heart is with you. And I saw her hugging you. She came from behind and gave you a really tight hug. Yeah, I'm here. I'm always with you. My heart's with you. Don't be sad. And then I see a picture. It's like she's showing you a picture. And I heard, remember those times. And then I see the picture being moved up. closer to your chest, and then being integrated into your heart. Yeah, remember those times when you feel sad.
Oh.
And she's showing me in her bedroom, like a dresser, that there's an object that you one of her personal items that you I guess you kept, and so that brings you comfort to have that near you, and to have in your surroundings. Okay. Let's see if I have any replies. Yeah, they're showing me that the objects on the dresser again. It keeps showing a hairbrush too.
Oh, Thread of Light says, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. And again, I'm sorry for your recent loss. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, what a beautiful soul.
Yeah. I think they showed me the hairbrush, and that I feel like you missed things that have her scent, that they remind her even more of her presence in that way. Because when you hug her closely, you could smell her hair. Yeah.
Wow. And I was just in the live chat with Andrea there, and just trying to explain that from our perspective, when someone's what I think what's happening is when someone's live stream, so when what you're watching on your device lags behind real time, that you hear us saying, "Are you there? Are you there?" And then you respond in the live chats. It's just that it's about, in this case, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 or 5 minutes later, Viviane. So while we're already on to the next reading, we started to get Andrea's responses. But for Andrea, it would have felt real time, like, hang on, I'm here. Why are you ignoring me? So yeah, I appreciate it's a bit frustrating, but please do your best to keep up to date with just checking that it's actually live on YouTube. Refreshing your browser, coming in and out of YouTube is also fine as well. You're not going to lose your requests. You're not going to lose your place or anything. If we find out any other reasons about how this can happen or any other suggestions, we'll let you know. So I know with things like technologies like Zoom or other systems, what you might find is that the screen just goes black, right? You just kind of disconnect when you're lagging behind. One of the curious things about YouTube is that it's also, as someone was mentioning there, in the US, and mine has been lagging today too. So when different content providers and even internet service providers have challenges, they actually buffer, as well as YouTube. They buffer a lot of this content because YouTube's video, right? It's really heavy content. And so that can also add to the lag. So just rejoining, if you're ever in doubt, just rejoin, and maybe look out for other people lagging or any other challenges you're having with your internet. That's my best advice I can give you for now. Must be your turn, Viviane. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wonderful. And yes, if you miss, don't worry if you miss your slot. We don't take you off the list, so you're still there on the list. You haven't actually missed out on anything, right? And I'm sure the universe will help choose the perfect timing for your request to be serviced.
Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me select. Getting ready to select our new request. And reminding you to please say hi in the chat if you're selected.
Oh, that's where I play music. Celebrities who can feel there's something missing in feel their life.
I requested this one before, so hiding that was the painless. Okay. So,
to see the fear and shadows. The more we lead by example, open up our hearts.
okay. Judith Albay 8920, please let us know if you're here. You're asking for healing for knees and hips.
Judith Albay 8920, are you here? Yes, you're here. And me as well.
Here, thank you. All right, so healing for knees and hips. All right, let's start. Call your higher self and guides forward.
What's coming through for you, Viviane?
As I started to scan the body, I saw the hips and knees highlighted in red, indicating that obviously needs attention there. But I also heard too much time sitting down, or that body needs gentle movement.
Yeah, I got something so similar. I saw Judith sat down, and it's like, why are you sitting? And your body was saying, we've got to stand up. We've got to stand up for ourselves. Like, oh, you mean like metaphorically? No, physically too. Like to literally stand. This is standing up for your own boundaries for what you believe in, and your body's trying to say. It's like I felt like this kind of aching feeling, like in your knees and hips. That could be quite painful sometimes. And your body's like, we just need to. So I don't know if this advice meets with your mobility, Judith, or how it feels to you. If you're comfortable standing, or you're experiencing challenges in standing up for yourself, I just want to be sympathetic to the physical challenges because it felt quite significant. But I really resonate with Viviane's saying as well about that the gentle movement, ease yourself into it. It's not all at once. And I'm not saying you never stand. It's more those moments of, your guide was saying, to those moments of the longer you sit and the longer you, when you're triggered by the news, social media content, other connections with other people. Whenever you're triggered, your body wants you to stand. Your body wants you to get up. It's like a kind of act of defiance, right? It's like, I stand for something, and it's not this, right? And I often get that feeling in my chest, like when I'm sat for long periods of time on the sofa or couch, that my heart's like, John, come on, let's move, let's shake off some of this energy now, because I'm sat there caught sometimes in the things I shouldn't be looking at, or just aren't good for my highest good. And let's see if we can help heal some of this energy for you. So just helping bring a little bit of heat, the source of love energy, to your hips and knees and legs. And then releasing any excess energy, any negative self-talk, any energy that no longer serves your highest good, down through all your chakras, through the root chakra and deep into the earth. Okay, good. And Judith says, that makes sense.
Mm.
If you enjoy a good dance, then join the Viviane and Jon Kitchen Dancing Club.
Yes.
Shake
Sometimes, I mean, I'm in a small space, but sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, when I have to walk from one place to the other, I dance while I'm walking to that.
Yeah, me too. I do like a coffee machine dance in the morning. I'm like, waiting for the coffee is blah, 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 blah.
Oh, stay away from the news, Judith.
Yeah,
Watch some
no.
music videos and move your body a little bit, even if it'll make you feel better in so many ways. And also, I don't know if you have an opportunity in your area to do this, Judith, but they showed me exercise in water, like aqua aerobics, something like that, that it would be beneficial for you. Yes. And
Just was saying using some stress out. Oh, and standing. Absolutely, yeah.
Or maybe gentle movements, even, of course, I'm not a doctor or physiotherapist, but gentle movements too. I just saw the image of you sitting down, but slowly moving your knee. I mean, slowly moving your feet up and then moving down. So that's, gentle movements.
Yeah. The other thing to do is remember your body you can have a conversation with, right? So touch your hips, touch your knees, and ask, like, as you're touching them, as you hold that part of your body, or maybe both at the same time, like a knee and a hip, right? And you say, body, what do I need right now? And your body be like, well, we need to move, right? Or we need to, like, actually, I'm okay for rest. Or let's dance, like let's dance, or just stop consuming this stuff, like you're saying, news. I don't know if you were there, if you hear earlier, Judith, when I shared, a friend had told me about the 300 million people that were on strike in India, and that just was never mentioned in certainly any of the news I've seen in the UK or online. And okay, I watch very little, but it was the first friend to tell me about it. And it's 5 days ago. I don't even think there's 300 million people in the UK, that's for sure. Isn't it something like 10 times the amount of people in the UK? And it's just like not mentioned. And I'm not saying all news is fake, right? But let's face it, the news that is shared with us is highly selective. And even if it is real, it's with an intention often to bring us back into our fear. So if you ever do consume it, please consume it like, with a thought and protection. You're realizing that you're eating part of the fear cake, right? Diane says they don't want us in the UK getting any ideas. That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
I think France brings strikes as well, especially the farmers. They often do. Sorry, Viviane, I keep tagging and you're untagging and I'm tagging the same person.
That's okay.
I'll stop it. Right, you do it. I'll stop.
Yeah, maybe I was actually not clicking. I was just reading something. A couple mentioned that turmeric is great. I do take turmeric every day, and castor oil on joints also helps.
Brilliant. And I was shown, I was highlighted a request. So from Pat C1764, you said, do we get the energy healing from others' requests? The short answer is no. right? In that when we're doing work on healing others, you notice that Viviane and I, right at the start, we create a very intentional, safe space. And when we invite, often that part where we go quiet, or sometimes I'm saying it out loud, inviting forwards the person and their spirit guides, we're just focusing on that individual request.
Yes.
That said, right, there is great reason and great purpose as to why you're here, why 62 of you are here across both our YouTube channels, and why your request is here, and why your request is randomly picked. And the reason I almost put quotes out there is because Viviane and I often describe a feeling of, so we've got our eyes closed like this, right? We're scrolling up and down with our mouse or touchpad, and we're choosing the next request. Feel this like it's like the universe is grabbing your hand, right, and making you choose that one. So there's absolutely a purpose and intention behind requests, and it's often not just for the person that's experiencing it. So maybe not so much the energy healing that you'll directly feel, absolutely the messages that come through with it as well. And you hear even with the healings, we get a lot of messages. Oh, Teresa saying, I so admire your ability to keeping track of requests and the chat along with the readings. Oh, that's because I have Viviane. You've seen me. you, you know what happens without Viviane. I'll just be like skipping around the room like this. I have no idea what time it is, what request I'm doing.
Okay, so it's your turn now, Jon. And reminder, yeah, and sometimes we have to also help each other, because like when we're like focusing on your energy, and when we're done with your request, like, wait a minute, what am I doing next? Who's next? I also get confused sometimes. Oh, thank you, Justine. Yeah.
Yeah, I have absolute faith in Viviane. There's very few people I trust with my heart, mind, body, and soul.
Thank you. Likewise, thank you. And yeah, reminding everyone, we choose the requests randomly. So even if you're not, even if you're also, if your request is not selected, you can quite often hear things that you resonate with from other readings that we're offering too. So yeah.
Great. Thank you, Viviane. I will choose the next request. Oh, life is equal. So Gal Adri 8371, are you here? Gal Adri 8371, are you here? And can you type faster than I can? Probably. There's definitely like this sweet spot around it just past on my clock 1808, which is 6:08 p.m., where I've just lost my mind completely in the live stream. I can do like the work, but the other cognitive abilities have diminished. Yes, Gal is here. Wonderful. Thank you for confirming so fast. And you said, can I please get a message from my guides? Am I on the right track? Feel stuck sometimes. Work, love, etc. What a wonderful request. Thank you. Okay, just asking Gal step forwards. I was shown for you, Gal. It might surprise you to hear that you are really close to being on track. I was shown, first of all, some of your challenges are being stuck up in your mind, like many of us get, and encouraging you to come back to your heart. And I saw that it's funny. Is it like a term like standard deviation in math or something? But it's shown like the line, like the path ahead of you, like this, and then this kind of slight, almost like curve coming out of it. So you're just kind of currently here. You just kind of stepped out of it a little bit. You're just off your path. And your guide says, don't worry. Well, literally don't worry. Like, follow your heart back to your path. Your heart's going to guide you back into your path. And so really simple practice of placing your hand on your heart and perhaps checking on a few things. So your work is one of them. Ask really simple questions. Heart, does my work bring me joy? You could ask your heart, is with my love life, like, what do I need to do next to help cultivate existing love or bring in new love? And what I do with my heart is I literally hold up my calendar, right? And I'd love to be able to show you in detail, but I can give you like a flash of it. And it's literally like I hold up my calendar and just go, it's heart, how do you feel about today? And I ask questions like, today, actually, this morning, I was asking my heart, what are the things I need to let go of? And it was actually quite hard. And it was like, there's nothing. Like, I was shown some stuff, declutter in my garage, nothing new there. It's an ongoing journey. Nothing else to let go of in the business I'm doing or relationships. And so then I went on to the positive. Okay, what about the things that I follow the most joy? And I sat there this morning, actually guided to do work, which I was surprised at, because often it's like, go and spend time in nature, go and spend time in your motorhome or walk patch or do a tree video. It's like, no, there's some work you'd really love to do that I've been building up to. So that brought me the most joy this morning. How about you, Viviane?
Oh, yes. So I got that. I see she's asking, am I on the right track? I was shown you were standing and walking and you feeling like you knew where you wanted to go, but then like you had a stretcher on and you removed it, and that was representing removing a layer, releasing. So when you said that you feel stuck sometimes, the reason why sometimes you feel stuck, and whether it's work or love, or it's because there's something that needs your attention as to, okay, why am I feeling stuck here? Is because something that I need to release that is not serving my highest goal, that is not making me happy, that I don't resonate with, and I need to let go or need to change. So those are the little nudges that you're getting, guidance, as guidance from your guides or spirit team. And that you also have, of course, you have a choice, and you have your free will choice to make as you are moving on your journey and on your path. That you're paving the way as you go.
Yeah, I love paving your way as you go. It's like laying down little like steps in front of you, like little paving stones, but then little hearts. Like you're following your heart.
I actually saw that. I saw little. I saw bricks, like the path. But yeah, you don't always. You're not necessarily stuck, as as I don't have a choice, so I don't know what to do, or things are not working out for me. So if they are not working out and making you feel stuck, is because you can make the choices to move forward and release what needs to be released so that you can move forward with ease and grace. Yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope it helps you, Gal, and thank you so much for your request.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And I'm ready to select. We have more than 60 requests today. So yeah.
64 requests, 65 in the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we never mentioned hello to all you work lurkers.
Oh yes, lurkers is free to subscribe and hit the like button.
John, you know John's career advice. John's career advice today is John's career advice is if you're in a job where, first of all, you're watching YouTube, or you're watching YouTube and you'd rather not be working, or you're watching YouTube, rather not be working, and you've put in a request and we've randomly picked it for you, then leave your job, right? Because you're doing all these things that aren't your work, right? And maybe it's a time to let that work go and find a new opportunity. Follow your heart, just like that beautiful advice for Gal.
Yes.
I am under. I don't hold any responsibility for loss of earnings as a result of that terrible advice. It's up to you to use your own discernment. So sorry, Viviane, it's your turn to choose. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm ready to select our next request.
All life is equal across space and time. All life is the right to be with joy, the right to love and be loved.
Okay, hospice harpist. Please let us know if you're here.
Hospice harpist, are you here? Hospice. And do you play a harp at a hospice? Yeah, sorry, you're here. You're way ahead of me. I haven't even. I haven't even typed half of
Thank you for your quick reply. And so you're saying I've been working to release old energies from my lower chakras, causing a number of health issues. Would love assistance in releasing this so my body may continue healing. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I really feel that in your lower heart. So I was also shown like immediately that your like your hospice work, for example, it's such a beautiful thing to do for others. And from the hospice I worked at last year, doing free sessions for the staff, that there's this, how to describe it, abundance of love energy at the hospice I worked at, and then also like some of the heaviness, like a lot of the challenges that we as practitioners, when we enter that space, whether you're doing music or anything, is that you often end up taking it on, and your heart is like asking a lot right now. It's like, please help release this. So you're looking for assistance to release this energy. I'm just bringing in source light from the highest dimension of source above down to your crown. Your crown feels a little bit sensitive. Third eye and throat. You are highly, highly sensitive. Your throat and heart. Okay, and this is where it gets tighter. Yes, okay, so it's all backed up in the lower chakras from the bottom of the heart. Okay. So I'm just going to skip down to the root chakra and help open up your root chakra first. Give a clear path downwards. Urata, ireta, barutakina. And a little bit of dragon light language to help open up your root chakra, giving you permission as you connect in deep, deeply with Mother Gaia beneath the crust of Earth. You reach all the way down to the upper mantle, to an area where Mother Gaia can help transmute this energy to be food and fertilizer for other beings to feed upon and grow on the surface. And then releasing from your heart downwards the solar plexus, just clearing out anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Your sacral chakra, return to source, or never return here again. Your root chakra, return to source and return here again. And then also your earth star chakra, so digging deep into the earth. It's your lowest chakra connected into earth. Good. And cleansing across your whole body, releasing anything that no longer serves you. I'm just going to use some dragon light language to help burn away and push out any of that energy that no longer serves you. Inatara. Itanara. Takama. And then one last roar for your heart to clear it. Good. I hope that helped.
Yeah, I got chills when you did that. And actually, it was good that you did the language too, because her root chakra looked very thick, like had heaviness. And I saw her standing outside barefoot on the ground, and I saw her raise her arms up and say, "As above," and then she lowered her arms and said, "As above, so below." And then when you were clearing her root chakra, opening, connecting the Earth Star chakra.
Oh, beautiful.
And I saw white light running through her body, like a column of white light running through her body and grounding.
I was also shown a practice at hospice harpist that two things. The first is I developed some meditations for when I was a practitioner at a hospice, and they are the practitioner energy protection meditations. It's a 5-day challenge for free that you can go through, and it repeats the same ones each day to really get you into the practitioner meditations. And then the second thing was I was shown that towards the end of your practice on the harp, to go through a kind of first of all, to bring like the music down to the lower, the big strings, the big bass strings, like bring it all the way down, even if it's a small harp, bring it all the way down to the bottom, right? And what you're doing is you're setting, so your intention's more important than the actual notes. Set a clear intention to release the energy downwards, and imagine the strings carrying the energy, like, because the harp is a reflection of your body, it's a reflection of your energy, and release it deep into earth. And then even, that lovely thing that you do with a harp, I can't really do a very good impression. I can try. That amazing. So you're bringing down from the high notes. So that's like from your upper chakras, and you're bringing the energy down into the earth. So as you pull it towards you, instead of pulling it into you, because that's the way harps work, right? Is that they're often the base is nearer to you. So instead of pulling the energy into you, imagine it coming down right in front of you and going deep into the earth. When you're playing for patients to end with low notes, yes, that's right. So when you're playing with patients to release, to imagine that you're clearing it off, and even say it like in your mind or say it aloud, and we're bringing the music down to lower notes, those lower frequencies, and releasing them into earth. Base is further away from the body. Well, there I go. Stand corrected. Well, that's even better. What good news. Okay. That we're at time. Well, with that, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this couple of hours. It's been an honor to support you on your journey. We're back on Thursday, right?
Yes.
And do we have any guests on Thursday? I think it's just us. Yeah, it's you and I on Thursday.
Yeah.
I need to check when we got Geordie on the 9th, so she's joining us.
Yes.
And on the 12th, we have Sonia Ross. Yay, how
Oh,
exciting.
nice.
It's lovely to have friends along. And when are you next live, Viviane?
I have a live stream tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, and then another one in the evening at 5 p.m.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Just two. And I have one as well tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing the Heart Aligned Business mentoring. I can't remember the topic. I'll need to check what it is. I think I might be doing something like websites or something else. I can't remember. It's in response to someone's request. So yeah, I'll be on at 2:30 UK time, 9:30 Eastern time, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. And then we're back together on Thursday. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. Please do check out our link you'll see in the description of today's video. You can book us for one-to-ones. You can donate. Please do subscribe and like and comment and share. Hit the notification bell. You'd be amazed what YouTube does. Sometimes it maybe accidentally unsubscribes people or unpicks your notification bell. As some of you do say, I didn't get a notification. So please do connect in with YouTube and make sure you're all set up. And you can subscribe to both of us, right? That's the cool thing. Every channel you're watching on. So thank you so much for all your love and support. And you help support us, helping others. We love doing this for 4 hours every week. And it's an opportunity to both demonstrate our services and also to help you. So thank you so much. I will bring our session to an end, thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron. Please close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records. And thanking every soul that's participated in today's session and asking each of us to step outside of the shared space and to remain in the individual protected space for as long as you choose. As I close the shared space down, clear out the energy, and return it to source, or never return here again. Please do get plenty of rest. Drink as much, wait for it, water. Ooh, just a little drop in the head. Drink as much water that feels right for you. And we look forward to seeing you again. We're both back tomorrow separately and back together on Thursday. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thanks so much love. Bye.